the reason for former parliamentarians to take a bow is just a simple question of having integrity within our enclave. These are people that have served various capacities, either at the state level or at the federal level. And we have that understanding that except otherwise, anybody has a petition against anyone that has served as a legislator. This is like you have in the army, you have in the police, esprit de corps. And so we have to also honor who, in one form or the other, have served along that line. And so we have to honor ourselves also. It's not all the time we have to start scrutinizing people that have served even at this level. And what other things are we going to be talking about? And they are lawmakers already known in their level. Yes. So, and that is why we give that concession all the time. And so it is not, but apart from that, the other people are people perhaps that have so much to tell us, they have so much to contribute, they have so much to give to society, and we have to hear from them. And that is just all. Even if we are limiting the number, we will know how to go about it. And so that is that.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, distinguished senators. My name is Ms. Usoro Akpabio. I'm 45 years old. I'm from Mbiaya Inura local government area of Akwa Ibom State. I am a petroleum industrialist with 18 years of work experience. My work experience in the public and government sector. My expertise cuts across project management, government and clients relations, energy appraisals, that is oil, gas, and power, and EPC. Just to mention a few, I belong to professional bodies like Society of Petroleum Engineers, Nigerian Gas Association. I am a fellow of the Royal Society of Arts London, and I'm a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Economists of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
And nominating this caliber of persons. History is being made. Today, we are witnessing the very first confirmation of the South-South Development Commission members. You are the first. It's historic. The template you are going to set is going to live, if you do well, it's going to even leave you for the next generations. My little advice is, you are not going to work for yourself alone, you're going to work for Nigeria. The president trusts you. That is why he nominated you. The president knew you're going to be here. And God in heaven knows that what you're going this assignment would outlive you. Set a template for us, set a template for our children, set a template for the next generation. This commission has come to stay. It's going to outlive even this administration. What you do today will speak for you and speak for the next generation for you. So I wish you all the best. Congratulations, and stay on focus and make Nigeria proud. Thank you.
In conjunction with the state, where we have to re-equip the primary health centers with, basic medical amenities, we would do so. Thank you very much, sir. Then, sir, you talked about the senator with the hat. Yeah, it's just, he was talking about. Okay, sir, so your concern was how well do I know the entire region? Okay, a little bit of my work experience. I have worked with people from Bayelsa Odi. I've worked with people from Delta Ishakiri. I'm born and raised in Cross River State. I'm from Akwa Ibom State. And I have folks that lived in River State. and I do a lot of projects in Edo State, which has to do with cement production. So I have a fair knowledge of the region, and actually what actually puts everybody together, it's culture heritage. So the differences between the 6 states, when you're talking about, a regional a movement, there is, sorry?
Give me the mic, so I was thinking. Thank you, Chairman, once again for giving me the opportunity. Madam MD, I've perused your CV, and I've heard you answer the questions that have been put to you, and you have acquitted yourself as having real capacity and knowledge in the region. I would like to use this opportunity to commend Mr. President and the leaders from your state for putting you forward for this all-important role. You do not only just fit into the demographic of a young person, as you are in your 40s, but you are also female. I believe you are one of the only female managing directors of the Development Commission that have been newly established. So
thank you, sir.
I'd like to congratulate you.
Thank you.
I'd like to say you have your work cut out for you.
Thank you,
You
sir.
have a lot to prove being
you,
a young lady in this country, and we believe, based on your CV and the questions you've answered here, that you are up to the task and the challenge. And I can see the CVs of the gentlemen and lady that have been nominated to serve with you in this board. I ask that you work well with them, you carry them along, and we as a committee look forward to working with you. Just a few things. The region, like you rightly said, different states have different resources in terms of both mineral resources, both solid minerals, oil and gas. I would like you to see a way that the Commission can work with the various states to further develop their natural resources. For instance, Cross River has a lot of solid minerals, but in terms of how much we have tapped into that to generate revenue to the state and to assist maybe the development of the region and the state, we need this Development Commission to partner with the state on things like that. So, gentlemen, my sister from neighboring state has done a fantastic job. I want to congratulate her, and maybe I'll leave the honor of the final movement for your clearance to your brother.
About the region, we also have peculiarities in terms of, first of all, the region is blessed with natural resources, which is an enabler for crime. So, holistically, we would do entirety of infrastructure in the 6 states. We would look at militancy control. We would also look at environmental control and community development. So when you're saying environmental control, you're talking about, all pollution control. You're talking about ecology problems. You're talking about illegal mining, that has caused soil degradation. So if you look at the 6 states, every state is actually peculiar with these different problems. So as a commission, our focus is to tackle every problem according to our directorate at the same time. So there is no bias. Again, we would do project assessments before we embark on any project. Thank you very much, sir.
I don't know whether I'm speaking for the home front, but I can say that in the nominee as MD, I think, just as the Vice Chairman has said, the job is well cut out for her. I personally know the nominee very well. I think one great asset that she has, which commends itself strongly in her favor, that she is a team player. The assignment before you is quite huge. But I trust that having known you, your family from very close quarters, as a team player, and with your depths and perspectives, one sees the insights that you've shared here, quite deep insights, very knowledgeable, quite versatile. Your emergence is at once a testimony to gender, to gender ascension in the country. And I must also commend president. Those who bear your surnames are strong people. Those who bear your surnames are strong people. So we're not surprised at your depth, your dexterity, very promising, well articulate and eloquent. One trusts that you will do well on the saddle. My chairman, my dear colleagues, it's not a confession, but rather it's a tribute that I know the nominee very well, and that she will do quite well in her assignment. Because what we need in this country is the capacity for teamwork, team play, and that she has in abundance. So I recommend her very, very strongly, and I trust that my colleagues will extend to her the privilege, having done so well, given very lucid answers to a broad range of questions, be kind enough to ask her to step aside while we continue with the rest of the screening. Thank you.
This to ensure that everything will just be moving. There are award contracts where the monies are available, and as soon as the job is completed, they are paid. Instead of what we see happening in other bodies like other bodies, where you will need to do some backhanding to get your money paid. A lot of people are dying because they can't get paid for jobs they've done if they do not know anybody. Now that you're beginning, please.
Most people know you before they be paid.
And so on and so forth. And that, how are you going to make sure that budget agrees with yes, like a broken record. Everybody is thanking the president, and we know he deserves it. We've screened a lot of people. The array of very competent fellows here is very outstanding. Very, very outstanding. This is one of what in the street parlance they will say rugged team. Yes. Yes, rugged you. And it's not surprising because you're also going to a very rugged part of the country. The terrain is rugged. Yes. And they've put you together. So for me, I know a lot of you here. I have no doubt that if you apply yourselves very well, that you come out very successful. No doubt about that. You might be very young, because the average age here is about 40-something, 49, about that. So it's a very energetic team. You have everything going for you: experience, energy, and the passion to work. You have it. I want to appeal to you that Nigeria has one problem. At this point in time, you are approachable. Now, you have not taken the oath of office. You are very approachable. People can see you. Some of you are sitting like this, sitting like that. By the time you're sworn in now, I hope Nigerians, and especially the South people, will be able to have access to you. I want to advise that please make yourselves available. You may not have the power to solve all problems, but even talking to people alone, explaining, will go a very long way. Giving them hope will go a very long way. So I want to congratulate all of you. I have no doubt at all that you will perform. On that note, I want to appeal to my colleagues that we move into executive session. Chairman, so I want to appeal that we move into executive session. If
those in
the
favor say aye.
In the finance.
I'm here, Chairman.
You're not from Mali. How well will you manage the resources of the Commission to the enviable height the Commission deserves?
Well,
You know?
Ambassador.
I just asked. You know, the problems we have with some of these commissions begins from the finance department. Begins from the finance department. Contractors do jobs, they don't get paid. They borrow money, go to banks, get loans, carry out contractual obligations, don't get paid. Budgets are prepared, 10-kilometer road, 300-kilometer roads, 25 million naira. When we know that that will not be enough. So there are examples already with other agencies that are charged with interventions, tendencies like this. So I'm asking, as the finance, the MD has decided herself very well that she's just one person and she will need encouragement, advice, and cooperation from the rest of you. But like I tell you, anywhere that you're doing business, the engine room is the finance department.
With Senator Nida's question, Senator Nida asked on the fairness in criteria in terms of balancing projects across the 6 states. So in regional governance, I don't see segregation. The criteria which we would use in the commission will be based on needs assessment across the 6 states in the region, and this will be influenced by indices like population and underdevelopment in each state. Thank you very much, sir. Then, distinguished senator, you asked also on the difference first between NDDC and SSDC. As much as you got the answer, but the public might not really know the answer. Okay, so first of all, SSDC, relatively a new institution, is saddled with the responsibility of a regional economic development in a holistic approach across the 6 states of the South-South region, which is Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, Edo, and Rivers. While NDDC, first of all, it's primarily an oil remediation agency, which excludes Cross River, but includes the Southwest, which is Ondo, includes the Southeast, which is Abia and Imo. So when you're talking about oil remediation, the focus of NDDC primarily is to where there is oil spillage in the oil communities, they would remove or they would evacuate lives and properties to temporary IDPs, have agencies like NOSDRA or other developmental agencies to come in and restore infrastructure and relocate lives and properties in. But SSDC has a broader and bigger scope. Thank you very much. You also asked questions.
Well, MD, you just have made